Welcome in for those coming in from YT. Check the description, lots of goodies down there for you. Feels so good to be back. Let's do some beautiful mediumship today. Okay. Are we ready? I don't know. I think so. Oh, okay. Hi, Witchy Jinx. Hi, Sherry Powers. It is 11:11. Good morning. Always becoming unbroken. Oh, nice name change, darling. We are ready. You guys are ready? Okay. Okay. We shake it off. Woo-hoo. Good morning. It is morning still. That's fantastic. Good day. Hi, April. Good day. Top of the morning to you. How are we doing today? You fine, lovely people. Thank you. Working on myself. We're all works in progress, darling. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, Fledge. Good morning, Delora. Dampier. Well, that's fancy as shit, girl. Hey, man, you reached the other side? I do. Yeah. Fantastic. Hi, Sherry Powers. Here from San Diego. Oh, man, it's early for you. Good morning. I haven't seen you all. Yeah, I just saw it. It's been a week. I'm like, I'm going to do a lot better at being more consistent. Spanish and French. I see you. You know what that means? Exotic AF. You know what I'm saying? Straighten up that crown. Hey, CJ. What happens if someone who was a good soul takes himself out? Yeah. So that depends. So I will say, full disclosure, there's only been 2 times. So guys, welcome in. My name is Jacob Sasko. I'm a psychic medium. I've been communicating with spirit for 23 years. Natural born, but I started talking to them at 16 years old. The first one I ever did for somebody else was an English class in high school. Hi, Sunflower Christy. Good morning, Diane. Just here at work and happy now. Yay! Yeah, so I've been doing this for a long time. Still learning, of course. I'm going to be learning until, well, forever, honestly. Even after we pass, we keep learning. But anyway, yeah, so someone asked about what if a good person took themselves out? So there's going to be varying responses to that question. Thanks, CJ. There are going to be varying responses to that question, okay? Because a lot of the New Age spiritual community doesn't believe in ghosts or doesn't believe in demonic energy. It's all sunshine and rainbows and flowers and butterflies and shit. I am not of that variety because I don't have the luxury of being in that camp because I'm natural born and there were things that were messing with me early on in life that led me to kind of know otherwise, right? So it just is what it is. You can't unknow something. But a lot of your spiritual community is going to be like, oh, everyone's hunky-dory and everything's perfect, blah, blah, blah. And that's true to a degree, but it's a little bit short-sighted. No, I don't have another second account. Guys, those are scammers. Anyone who messages you from my account, block them and report them to TikTok, please. TikTok is working on putting a check mark for business accounts. And I may work on getting the blue check mark as well, but it has your website. Yeah, it's a scam. Just block them. If they've second account to you, there's another with your website, exactly. Potentially, just block them. When in doubt, block them. If it's not this account, block them. Because I don't use the other. I have another account, but it's an obscure name, and if you blocked it, I wouldn't take it personally. Okay. So anyway, okay, so let's circle back to this. Then we're going to dive into a subscriber reading. I do have 2 spots available. I only have a little bit of time because I have a private session in an hour and 45 minutes. So it's kind of one of those days where I'm just like squeezing in lives where I can. But anyway, so hi, they call me Journey. Hello. Hey, yeah. Okay, so someone asked about unalived spirit. So yeah, I'm gonna give you the realest shit answer, okay? Because I don't believe in sugarcoating a damn thing, okay? From my experience, and again, this comes with the weight of 23 years of actively working with them. And now I didn't see a person who unalived themselves in spirit for like the first like 7 or 8 years, and then I got like 3 back to back. It's like spirit teaches you things in spurts, you know what I mean, in waves. So it was several years before I got my first one, and I got 2 more right behind it, just like, here's that lesson, here, learn that shit, right? I'm a clairvoyant, just here to watch. Awesome. Journey. Yeah, everyone has psychic abilities, and they can be developed further. But anyway, but happy to have you here for sure. So when someone unalives themselves, there's been 2 situations where I've seen another family member go and make sure that they move where they're supposed to, right? Every other situation, including with the paranormal locations, I've seen the fear of judgment keep them from crossing initially. Now, what I think happens is this, and this is the best I can understand it, and I'm not going to by any stretch of the imagination say this is perfect or unflawed in any way. I'm human and I'm limited by this 3D brain, but the best I can kind of understand is that a fragment was split off of that soul, and the vast majority will go into spirit, which is why a lot of mediums are like, everyone's fine, because they're only looking at the vast majority that goes into the highest levels, and they only tap to the highest energies. And that's why they can connect with them, because I can connect with the energies that are still working through shit, and with the higher energies that are like, I'm evolved and I see it all for what it is, you know? So they both exist at the same time in the spiritual realm. So it makes sense why most or a lot of this community, especially the people who are newer to it, are like, no, it's all sunshine and rainbows, because all they're looking at is the top tier of vibrations, but they're not looking at it's an analogy I make is like they're trying to look in the sky for fish and saying no fish exist. But you're just not looking you're not looking at the right level, right? If you looked in the water, you'd see some fish, you know? So a fragment may split off in that situation, usually does, for someone who unalives themselves. It's for them to process the trauma of what they've done to themselves and the trauma it caused everyone around them, and them having to sit in that and really learn. It's emotional. It's like an emotional lesson. It's emotional learning. And so that soul, that fragment, can soak up all of that knowledge from that experience, and then when everything that can be learned from that is completed, then that fragment will naturally move onwards and rejoin the rest of the group and bring all of those lessons back to the whole. That is my understanding of what occurs there, and that's from lots and lots and lots of experience. Okay. So that's my understanding of the experience. You don't have to agree with that. That's just what I've come to doing the work that I do. And I hope that answers your question. I don't even remember who asked it, but thanks for the answer. You're welcome, J-Dog. Yeah, so don't I wouldn't trip. Like, don't worry about them. They're everyone's fine. All paths lead back home, okay? Okay, great. All right. Cool. I got that out of the way. That's wonderful to hear. Yeah. Okay. Let's. So I have 2 spots. Maybe not. On my website, ripofficial.com, under services, TikTok live reading, you can book yourself a spot. So there's that. Hi, Anika. Good morning, Sarah and Dippity. I see what you did there. I got no money, but I'm on the last draws of life, man. Just want to know my homie's okay. Look, J-Dog, everybody's fine, right? There are better ways. There are better ways to do that, because, like, think about how much that fragment has to process the trauma they inflicted upon themselves and everyone. They feel it as if it's their own. Every person that they have affected with their decision, they have to learn it as if it's their own. I mean, it's a lot of emotional work, and I don't think it's worth it, honestly. And I also, because that's the free will aspect. You can take yourself out for an exit point, you know. But I don't think it's worth it. I think it's like hitting the reset button on your video game, honestly. and then you have to come back and learn the same lessons in another experience. I just don't think it's worth it. What's up, Michael? Even if it... So, that's my take on it. But, you know, it could be flawed. It could be incorrect. That's just the best I've come to understand, okay? I'm not going to sit here. I'm not dogmatic. I'm not going to sit here and say, my way is the right way and the only way, and follow. That's bullshit. That's very culty. Look, you have brains. You have your own experiences. You have your own connections with your spirit, with your spirit teams and your, you know what I mean? Like, you have your own abilities to connect, so don't let someone gaslight you and tell them that their way is the only way, because it's bullshit. Okay, great. I'm glad we had that conversation. Okay. Okay. All right, so we should do I'm new, just joined. If I can ask a question, I'd like to know if Lori can see me. If Lori's spirit, I'm not tapping into you. If Lori's in spirit, then yeah 1000%, no question. Okay, all right, so let's do, all right, so, super fans, I guess they call it now. Of course, Melly. Not only can they see you, they can hear you, they can hear your thoughts. Like, they're very involved, guys. So, the beautiful thing is that heaven's not far away, okay? Like, heaven's all around us in the same space we occupy at a higher vibration, a higher frequency. So when people look in the sky like, oh, heaven, they're looking down on me. They are looking down on you, kind of, but from a frequency standpoint, they're right next to you, honestly, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. They can see your intentions. Your intentions. I mean, if you think them into words, then they'll know. They hear your thoughts. So if your intentions were formulated well enough to be thoughts, then yes. I'm not Jessica. Crystal? Update gift goal? What's that for me? I don't really care about the gift goals though, honestly. What was the gift goal? I don't even know. What happened? Was it... What? I didn't do that. Hold on. I usually just do the heart me's because it's a penny and dude, this is too much work. I don't really care. Here we go. All right. Phew. I found it. Oh, that was lucky as shit. Okay. What is this about? I'm a psychic medium. About to get some readings done. Okay, so let's go in and okay, again, I have 2 spots available. First come, first serve. They usually sell out quickly. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time. I need to dive in. Oh, I have 1 spot available. Just kidding. They go quickly. 1 spot available on my website, ripofficial.com, under services, TikTok live reading. Okay. And then every one that sells, we add 5 minutes to a rapid fire psychic mediumship situation, which people have really enjoyed here recently. Rapid fire's fun. It's fun. And it gets more. Anyway, let's my caffeine hasn't even kicked in all the way yet. Me either. Yeah, I only got this far into my coffee. Okay, subscribers, could you, what's up, it's me. Subscribers, relationship in question. First one to drop a relationship in question will be the one getting the free sub read today. Guys, I read a subscriber every single time I go live. Sometimes it's multiple times a day. So, yeah. So first one to drop that gets it. And the subscribers are the spirit guides. Okay, go Sherry. Let's go. What's the question? Sherry? Let me get you locked in. Spirit guides. Oh, Sherry, I didn't realize you had so many followers. I know it. I think that's LM, honestly. Oh yeah, I've read you before. Because you have Sam I Am in there. Okay. Names of my spirit guides. Spirit guides names. I don't think the names are going to be super important. Can we do a different question? The reason why is, number one. So, all right, full disclosure. Can we do a different question, please? And the reason being is this. my main spirit guide for the first 20 years of me doing mediumship, I had the same team. They all stepped back. I have a ascended master who stepped in, blah 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 blah. But my other spirit guides are still in the background. However, my main spirit guide, I called him Gray Eagle, right? But I wasn't sure if it was Gray Eagle or Gray Wolf. It could have been either one of the two, and he just didn't care, right? Like, your spirit guides don't really care what you call them. The names aren't important to them. So so yeah, I'm not.
Man or woman spirit guides.
Let's go. So you just want information about the spirit guides? I can do that. I can see what they're willing to give us, and we'll see what's going on. So man or woman spirit.
Yes.
Any info on who they are? There we go. We'll do that because the names, they're not going to care about the name, honestly. Sorry, wrong, Sherry. Oh yeah, no worries, Sherry. I appreciate you, darling. Thanks for being here. Okay, and then guys, can you hear that okay? I don't think so. I think it's a little low. Okay, can you say something in the chat real quick for me, Sherry? Just make sure that, you know, everyone can hear you, and then we'll get moving. Oh, actually, do I have your permission to connect with your spirit guides?
Hi.
Hi. Do you have your permission to connect with your spirit guides? Which one are we doing? Where's the other one? Oh, here.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I'm doing well, Adriana. I hope you're doing well as well, darling. Okay, spirit guides, 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 spirit guides. It is chilly. It was like 46 degrees this morning out there. I was wearing a hoodie and sweatpants. I'm still wearing sweatpants, but anyway, it's great sweatpants season. My wife loves it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You got snow in Utah? It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. All right. You guys know what it is. Anyway, Sherry, spirit guides, spirit guides, spirit guides, spirit guides, spirit guides, spirit guides. Oh, Sherry. Spirit guides, spirit guides, spirit guides for Sherry, spirit guides for Sherry, spirit guides for Sherry, spirit guides for Sherry. Hey Sherry, on mom's side of the family, do you have New England ties to mom's side of the family? Like northeastern America? Mom's side?
Norwegian.
Yeah. No, before that. I got migrant, but before that, or after that rather, Norwegian to like New York, or Northeast America, New England.
Not that I know of.
Okay, no worries. Oops. That's fine. I hear you say Norwegian, but I'm still getting Irish vibes from this lady. And the name Anne's coming in, connected with her as well. Anyway, I do feel like there's a guiding spirit. I feel like this is on your mom's side. I feel like this is Irish descent, and I feel like there's a northeast connection. And I know that, you know, you're not sure, or, you know, whatever, but I do feel this in your energy. So I'm just going to put that out there, that there's a guiding spirit here that's working with you on patience and tolerance is what she's coming in with. But let's get to the spirit guides. That's just a spirit I saw on the way up. like light eyes, curly hair, that sort of situation. Anyway, okay. Spirit guides, spirit guides, spirit guides, spirit guides. I appreciate you being here, darling. This is definitely Irish, Sherry, by the way. Okay. Anyway, spirit guides, 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 spirit guides. We go a little bit higher. I am picking up on a Native American man around you. That seems to be like from like the plains, or like if I had to guess, I would say like smack dab in the center of the continent, or like, you know what I mean? Like I'm picking up on Native American man, and then there's a woman behind him. Cause he's got one of those like a headband or something on, but it's like red. I don't know.
Okay.
There's a woman behind him with short, straight, like black hair. She's a petite lady. She's like olive skinned. This woman's got to be somewhere like... Let me look into something real quick. If this... Okay. She just referenced the Oracle of Delphi. That's ancient Greece. So, and I was thinking Mediterranean as well. So there's like some like olive skinned, short, straight, dark hair. Like it's short, very straight. And there's an oracle connection with this woman. And basically what she's getting at is, all right. So, Sherry, can you confirm this for me? What she's getting at is that you just know things, like Thanks, Cheyenne. You just know things, like it's like claircognizance is what they call that. But you just know things, and you're also prone to like you know things you shouldn't technically know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then there's also a situation here of like there's a visual aspect to this as well, where you see things before. This is like premonitions, like you see things before they happen. Do you understand this as well? Because that's what she's working on you with, is like this sight and knowing of like, and it's very
Yes.
It's very oracle like, right? So you have this oracle lady who's with you, and that's why you experience those particular phenomena. So the way it's coming forward now is like you were able to do this without even practicing, without even trying. Like it just happened naturally. You had no control over it happening. It just happened, and now you're trying to like harness it and control it a little bit more, or trying to like figure out how to focus it or that sort of thing. She's acknowledging the efforts in more recent more recent time, like in the last year or two. More recently, the efforts have been like, okay, well, if this is going to happen, like, how do I use
Yes.
this, or how do I figure this out? That sort of thing's going on. So she's acknowledging that as well. But just know you organically have it because this woman's in your energy working with you on that, okay? And it's very interesting because the Native American man has a very similar feeling to me as what my Native American spirit guide had, so it's kind of like cathartic for me, honestly, to connect with his energy. He seems like more reserved. At least with connecting with me, he may be completely different in personality with you, right? But maybe not. But anyway, he is more reserved when interacting with me for sure. And this guy's more like he's a lot like what my main spirit guide was. He was just like helping you on your soul's path and like guiding you in the direction that you're supposed to go, and just like the overall main guide sort of situation. So it's actually very cathartic for me to connect with him, because it's very reminiscent of what Grey Eagle was to me. It's not Grey Eagle though. Well, I don't know if that's his name or not, but he's not the same. He's not the same spirit guide I had. This is a different gentleman, because this guy is he's more lean, where he's more lean. I mean, very toned, but like Grey Eagle is massive, right? And because Grey Eagle was Susquehanna, which were the only two texts I ever read about Susquehanna Native Americans. One was by John. Oh God, what's the one? John Smith. Who had said he interacted with that tribe, and he said they were massive. They were like giants among men sort of situation, because they were like tall and built and like very, very large. So when I say he's smaller than Grey Eagle was, that's not to say he's a small man. I see him as like medium thin, lean, but very toned. But he's just helping on your life's path. So that's kind of what they're giving me. But I definitely feel like the Oracle-esque sort of lady is more heavy and actually working with you in ways that you would recognize than the Native American. Native American's more like influencing your gut to help you make decisions that are good for you, or like guiding you on the right path, that sort of thing. He's just that sort of energy. Yeah, and they're both disinterested in what you call them. You can, what you can do to get the name is try some automatic writing. That's how I got the first. That's how I got Grey Eagle's name, but again, it was Grey Eagle or Grey Wolf. And then he didn't care when I asked him. I was like, which one is it? And I was like, okay, Eagle it is. So, question, are you interested in ancient Greece and Native American cultures? Because a lot of times people who have spirit guides from certain genres would like have this natural affinity towards those cultures just because of who they have around them.
No.
No? Okay, well, that's great. I don't know what to tell you. Well, that's what I'm getting in connection with your situation, Sherry, so I hope that helps you. And that's what
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Guys, please send light and love over to Sherry. I do get that you're doing the work, so I suspect that you'll be connecting with them.
I appreciate you.
Likewise. Thanks, guys. Please send her light and love, por favor, you guys. Please and thank you. Do. Absolutely love your book. The memoir or the psychic mediumship development workbook, because they're both like things I'm very proud of, honestly. The workbook. Yeah, guys. What she's talking about is this. This is Intuition Unleashed, the Psychic Mediumship Development Workbook. Guys, this thing's incredible. It's not just a book though. There's 46 exercises in here with links to like digital content with like guided meditations and blah 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 blah. But this thing's phenomenal. If you want this, ripofficial.com under workbook, you can get a physical or digital copy. There's two different buttons that you can book with, or you can book with. God help me, you can get it for. You're an amazing author, very well written. Thanks, Princess. So that one, admittedly, that one is heavily. So basically, what I did, I collaborated with AI, which I'm very very open about, right? And essentially, what I did was like, hey, AI, asked me 20 questions about meditation, and then I answered all the questions about meditation, which is fantastic because you don't know what you know until someone asks you a question. So it's a very useful way of just pulling all that information out of my brain, like 20 years of this knowledge set that AI has no clue about, and then using AI to kind of structure, put it together, and make it easy. I basically told it to put it together in a way that a 14-year-old could understand it and simplify it, because I wasn't trying to make something that was hard to follow or anything like that. And then I would edit it, and like, so we worked together very heavy, but theirs wasn't to create the material. It was just kind of to take all this brain dump and put it together in a cohesive fashion. So I can't really take too much credit about the writing of it, except for I heavily edited it, but it's still not quite my writing. Like, it just feels weird accepting that, where I don't feel like it's fully justified for me. It was a collaborative effort. So anyway. Okay, anyway, all right, let's go. Let's see. Let's get into the next. So we're gonna knock out the. I'm sure the second one sold, but if it didn't, that's fine too. Oh, it didn't. I still have one spot available. Okay, so if you purchased the first spot, can you put the first 3 letters of your name here in the chat, please? Again, if you purchased the first spot. Thanks for the follow, Sunshine. Thank you. Yep. Do 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 do. Narrow, spicy mom. Yep. I'm narrow, spicy too. Nice to meet you. Narrow, spicy mom. All right.
Mom.
Well, there's that. I was gonna say, please write hi, but we're in there. All right, darling, what are we doing for you today? Do 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 do. Thanks, Leslie. I think you're amazing, guys. We're all incredible. We're all incredible, and we're all capable.
What are the rules?
What are the rules? Okay. So I'm a psychic medium, so I connect with spirits, pets, or your spirit guides, whatever you want to do. Like pets and spirit. I would, if you want mediumship, all right. So first off, please don't feed me information. Okay. No names, no dates, no details. I don't want any of that shit. It would actually frustrate me. It's people think it's helpful. It's not, right? And any genuine, real psychic medium or one who's really connected isn't going to want to know a bunch of information from you. They want the spirit communicators to prove themselves every single time, right? So definitely don't feed me information. You can only feed the medium talk about. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, so yeah, please. That's rule number 1. And then try to respond yes, no, maybe, I don't know, as fast as possible to everything I say. Because I like everything to be validated. I don't want to say 10 things and you say yes to one of them and we just move along like everything's hunky-dory. I want to make sure it's all landing and like the more feedback I get back from you, the stronger the connection gets and the more I trust and lean into the connection, basically. if that makes sense. But yeah, so just put a relationship and a question. So it could be spirit guides. What do I need to know? You know, or what you know, or like spirit guides are going to help you down your life's path and like kind of give you insight. They're a form of angel. Or if it's a family member that you're wanting to talk to, if you could call heaven, who would you call? Boop boop. And what question would you ask them? How do you pick us? On my
Husband.
Okay. And what question would you have for husband? First off, terribly sorry to hear about your husband passing. I'm really sorry. I'll do the best I can to connect with him for you, darling. RipOfficial.com under services, TikTok live reading. I have one spot available, potentially. It could be gone already. Yeah, I still have one spot. One spot. Just signed up. Nope, I still have one spot. So I didn't go through, Sam. And not on my end, at least. I don't know if are my filtered words still effed up. Can we look at that? Can one of the mods look at that and get rid of any of the stupid ones that are in there? Dawn says, always so interesting to watch. My mom has the same gift. You're very special people. So Dawn, the beautiful thing is spirit communication is intrinsic to the soul. Souls know how to communicate with souls. There's self-limiting beliefs that says that person's special and I'm not, which is bullshit, right? So yeah, I'm very careful not to put anyone on a pedestal, and I don't want to be put on a pedestal either. They're not comfortable. I'd rather have like my gaming chair. Do you know what I mean? Peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the follow, Michelle.
I think I am filtered.
I think you are too. I do. I think you're very filtered. I don't know how to fix the filtered words in here though. Do. Try doing just a couple words at a time, darling. See how that goes. Settings maybe. Do. I don't know what the hell. Oh my god. Comment settings. Oh, I think I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Okay. Got it. Whoa, filter. No, I'm getting rid of that. Spam. Oh wow, you can actually do that. Okay, we'll leave that one off. Let's go back. I'm getting closer. Block keywords. Haha. Okay. Does? Why is does in here? And try rewording it in a way that doesn't use like words that would potentially be on a naughty list, if you will. Okay, why is reading in here? Repent for sure. We're keeping that one filtered because repent or thou shalt be cast into the fire. I'm like, bro, soon? Sounds? Okay. I'll get rid of some of these stupid words. Wow, these words are terrible. The ones that are in the block list are awful words. A lot of them are. Hi, you kept my FYP. Hi, welcome to my world. I'm just here, you know, hanging out, being blue. But it's good to have you here, my things. Dude, I told you. I know some stupid ass words in there. Sounds? I know. Have a great day. Just saying hi and God bless for much success. Likewise, Psychic Susan Medium. Likewise, darling. Yeah, I see it, Crystal. Of course. Repent. I don't want to repent. I just worry about yourself. I do my repentance, but it's not for this. It's not for this. Where's your cat? Out of the room. You were highly recommended for me to watch. Awesome, Michelle M. Well, thanks for being here. I think you're getting filtered still, darling.
I can't get unfiltered.
I'm excited too, Crystal. Okay, so just try doing 2 words at a time, Neurospicy. And change your question too. How do you book a reading with me? My website, but I don't have any more live spots. I have a private session at 1 o'clock that I've got to get to. So I have these 2 spots real quick, but with the filtering issues, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do both of these then. Honestly.
Purpose of.
Thanks for the follow, Jennifer Lopez. Got J-Lo from the block. Sorry. So did you study shamanism? No, I didn't study shamanism. Not intentionally. Do. TikTok's all in one today, huh?
It doesn't like my question.
Let me see if I can log in with my phone. I missed a call. Telemarketer. Dang, I like messing with them. I don't have time for it though. Let's see if I can log into my TikTok from here. Yeah, if you want to just send me a message, I should be able to grab it from there. If you want to just back out, send me the message. You called me? You were you're the telemarketer? You got a new job, Sarah? Oh my gosh.
I sent you a message.
Gotcha. There we go. Do. Requests. Not now. Okay, got you. The question is purpose of his passing for my life. Okay. Purpose of his passing for my life. Okay, all right, we can do this two ways. I think we do this okay. So first off, I would be more comfortable answering this question from spirit guides, honestly, because they're gonna have a more top level view of what the permeating purpose of it was, right? So what I would think would be the best approach for this, it would be a hybrid approach where I work with your spirit guides and then also connect with your husband to get messages from him and clear connection with him, giving you some proof of his life. But if you want the purpose of his passing, I think that was much more appropriate for a spirit guide sort of question. Personally, so that sounds good. Like, just thumbs up. I think that would be the best way to get you the answer you're looking for, but also some peace.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Do I have your permission to connect with your Crystal? We'll get into that here in a second, darling. Let me get the one I'm doing. I appreciate it. I know you're just excited, but I'll get you in a second. I promise. Okay. All right. So let me knock this one out because.
Yes.
Okay, do I have your... I don't know if I asked this. It's okay, Crystal, it's okay. And I'm just kind of in a time crunch, too, so I just gotta... I wasn't in a time crunch, but now we're in more of a time crunch, which is gonna... Goose frappa. Okay. So. Okay, thanks, darling. Okay, yeah, do I have your... I don't know if I asked this question already, and I apologize if I already asked it. I'm a little thrown off at the moment, Neuro. Do I have your permission to connect with your spirit guides? I did ask? Shit, thank you. But she said yes. Sorry. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, let me... Actually, this thing... Let me... do this though, actually, because I saw this thing and maybe this might be our issue with this one. So let me okay, filter comments, spam comments. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of spam comments and let the moderators get rid of spammers. Spam comments, because if someone says yes over and over again, maybe that's why it gets filtered sometimes, because that was turned on. I don't know. That just dawned on me. Okay, I have your permission. Great. Thanks, Shy. I appreciate you. All right. Whew. Let's go. Neurospicy Mom. Yes. Okay. Connection. I have your permission to connect with your spirit guides. Great. Neurospicy Mom. Let's go. Oops. Did I just... get my shit together. Holy cow. Whew. All right. Neurospicy Mom. This one. Excellent. Oh, Neurospicy Mom. Spirit guide. Neurospicy Mom. Spicy Mom. Spirit guides, God. First question, did your husband have a J name like Jim or Justin?
No.
Okay, because I just heard this Jim or Justin. I know those don't sound similar, which is strange, but wasn't sure which one it was. And I was just wondering if that was just it poking through to start with. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna take strike one, but even though I wasn't like certain that's who that was. It was just anyway. Let's go. Neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom. Okay, spirit guides, 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 and husband as well. I don't feel like. 1 second. Neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom. Can we connect with her husband? Neurospicy mom, do you understand? Like it being like a fast passing, but not like super fast. Like you find out something's wrong, and then 2 weeks later they've passed away. Like it's like that sort of timeline connected here. It's like diagnosis to passing 2 weeks.
No.
Okay, strike 2. Okay. All right, spirit, we're on high alert. Let's go with husband first, and then we'll go up. Neurospicy mom, neurospicy mom. All right, last one. I need her husband and only her husband. Is this the gentleman with the dark wavy hair, and the like shortly like trimmed facial hair?
Yes.
5'9", roughly, 200 pounds. It should be 5'9", like really close to 5'9", 5'8" and like 3/4.
Yes.
M name Mark. First, middle, or last?
No.
That's strike 3. Was this a very fast passing? Like a heart attack? I kind of want to give him a fresh set of strikes, honestly. But depending on this next answer, this will be the I'm just getting very, very fast. Like something happens in a very fast passing.
Yes, fast.
Okay. I don't know exactly what that means, except for that just get very fast. Okay, then I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep acting like we are on strike 2, and I'm not gonna take the M name because it could have just been them saying it. I need to work with them to not do that again. There's a strong. So I'm seeing. You ever Nightmare Before Christmas, the Deadly Nightshade container. I'm seeing that for some reason. I'm also being pulled to like their ashes. So I don't know if I'm not sure if these are separate. If he's just a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan, and then I don't know what to make of this. What would make the most logical sense is that the ashes would be inside this Deadly Nightshade container. That would make the most sense but they could just be talking fast and throwing things at me at the same time. Okay, the way this is coming through to me is that this doesn't feel like it was very, very distant past. This is like a month ago, the passing, and it's like you just got the ashes back and you don't know what to do with them. That's the way this is coming in. So can you confirm that this passing happened like roughly a month ago or just before, or like right around that 1 month mark?
Yes.
Okay, and you just got the ashes and you don't know what to do with them. Can you confirm this as well? So it's like I don't know what to do with them. So they're just sitting on like what looks like the mantle. Like it looks like a wooden shelf over a fireplace or something. Can you confirm that information for me? Or deny it?
Just got the ashes, but know I knew what to do with them.
Gotcha. Why am I seeing the Deadly Nightshade Nightmare Before Christmas container? Is there some strong connection with Nightmare Before Christmas or this particular container itself? Because that came through clear. I'm like, what? I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay. What else?
No lol.
Okay. I don't love that. I'm gonna ask him for his name one more time, and if I don't get it, I want to make sure this is the right guy, because I feel like we've gotten a lot of really specific information accurate, but I don't love the word no. It bothers the shit out of me. And this, I appreciate you saying it. I don't want you to be like, yes, even when it's a no. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is I don't love when my process doesn't produce yes. You know, that kind of irks me. It's not on your end at all. I appreciate you. This is on my side being like, guys, let's get this shit together, you know? Okay. I lean into this. Do you understand it looking intentional, like the passing itself looking intentional? The reason I'm asking this is because what I'm getting is like it wasn't on purpose, even though it looks like it was. It wasn't on purpose, even though it looks like it was. but it appears intentional even though it wasn't. Do you understand that? I do get I was struggling, but I wasn't going to go through with it. So this looks intentional, but there's a mishap that occurs at the same time. It from what they're saying to me.
Oh.
But they are admitting that they were struggling, and that the fact that they were even in the situation whatsoever is because of the struggle. But there was a mishap situation that occurred. I don't know if this is like a misfire or what this is, but there's a mishap that occurs where it wasn't. It looks intentional, although it wasn't fully intentional. Is the way that this is coming in. Okay, so I just want to deliver that to you. That seems important. But they were struggling, for sure. Do you understand the depression and the mental health struggles? This is like not feeling good enough and like working hard and not making progress, and then like spiraling.
Okay, yes.
Working hard, not making progress, then spiraling, self-sabotage. There's cycles patterns that keep repeating like this. That's just
yes.
yeah. And so the way this looks to me is a misfire. It looks like, and I don't know if this is like literal, and it very well could be, but it's almost like there's a little bit of drinking involved in the situation, or substance of some sort in the situation, and it's like handling a pew, right? And it going off. And that could very well be metaphorical, but like playing with something he shouldn't be playing with from an altered state, and it inadvertently and it looks bad. It looks like this is on purpose, although it's not. Like that's so it could very literally be that, or figuratively speaking. So that's not super evidential, but I just want to give you that piece of information. All right, I keep getting a B, like a BR name, and I'm hoping this is his finally. Is it like Brad or Brian? I heard Brian earlier, but it could be Brad or something similar. But definitely BR keeps coming in.
Last name possibly.
Okay. Okay, no worries. Okay. All right, perfect. But yeah. What else? I'm getting a lot of apologies. He wants to let you know that he's sorry for this. There's also a feeling where you feel like a cold draft, like you felt a cold breeze, or like a situation like this that he's taking credit for. This most likely would have happened in the last 48 hours, because Spirit knows when you're going to speak with the medium, and they kind of act out a little bit to show you they're around and say, hey, look, I did this. So it's most likely within the last 48 hours that there's like this cool breeze that you feel like inside your house where you shouldn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Can you confirm that occurred? You know what they're talking about? He's taking credit for that. What else?
Yes.
Okay, just know that was him. It's one way that he kind of shows up, is just by giving you that peculiar sensation. I also want you to know that I am getting like him interacting with your shoulders. This is kind of like him like rubbing your shoulders or something of this nature. He does. Yeah, he does claim to have done this in life, although he says you're very numb right now. So I don't know if you're actually picking up on this sensation, but like future, you may be, you may not be. But future reference, when you feel like weird tingling or like warmth on your shoulders, just know that this is him like kind of reassuring you and squeezing your shoulders again, like he used to do, sort of situation. Okay. Anyway, okay, let's pivot.
Okay.
And he's just like, you have 2 children? And they seem older. They seem like late teens.
Yes.
They seem like late teens. He just wants to send my love to the kids, right?
No.
No? Interesting. Oh, well, anyway, send my love to the kids. Also, I'm seeing a little, what looks like a Bichon. A little, mostly white, fluffy dog. Is this one, do you have this dog? A little white fluffy dog that's kind of looks like a Bichon or something similar?
Dog, yes, I don't know what that dog type is.
Is it little, like a small dog that's like, I don't know, 15 pounds and white and like looks kind of fluffy? Mostly white. There may be a little bit of gray going on there.
Yes.
Okay, he's acknowledging the dog, okay, and says like you still have it. So I don't know if it's a Bichon. I don't do dog breeds very well. I'm telling you the size, the color. It's mostly white. I think there's a little bit of gray going on in this dog as well. like just a little bit. Anyway, okay. So he's just acknowledging the dog as well, just letting you know that so like this dog sees him or that sort of situation. Okay. Anyway, what else? Okay, let's pivot over to spirit guides, and then we'll get the purpose of the passing. Small on here though, all tiny poodles to me. Yeah, basically, it's a little fluffy thing. Anyway, okay. Spirit guides, can we connect with our spirit guides? Let's get the answers, because well, let's get his answer first. I'm gonna leverage the question to him, then ask the spirit guides. I'm interested to see what the difference is between his response and your spirit guide's response. I'm kind of curious to see if the difference is here. So let me leverage that question on him first. What's the purpose of your pet? Okay, one second. This comment feels weird to me. I don't know why it feels weird. I want to remove this person. It just feels weird. I don't know why. I'm just going to get rid of it. It just felt weird. It felt weird. No, not JJ. I didn't have any issue with JJ. Why did we mute them for the live? No, let me unmute you. Sorry. Not JJ. It wasn't JJ. It was one that didn't even seem off-putting. Okay, sorry. All right, back to it. Yeah. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I appreciate the way the mods move. I know you guys are moving in the best interest of the community, and I appreciate that. I didn't get weird vibes from his question, although his question was kind of weird. But it's just different. He's just seeking information on something that occurred to him, and it's a little bit weird. So that's the way life works sometimes. The other one was just a one-off comment that was just bizarre to me. So I blocked that person. So anyway, It feels weird for different reasons. Yeah, because sometimes life is weird, right? Okay, let's get back into it. All right. Sorry. What's the Sorry. We're having like we're having like situations going on here. All right, back to it. This definitely has soulmate vibes connected to it, darling, and there's lessons learned here. It was our time for our paths to diverge, even though it was unintentional. I'm still getting unintentional. It looks intentional. It looks intentional, but I'm getting that he's like adamant that it wasn't. But anyway, our paths were supposed to diverge here, and we're supposed to learn. We're supposed to learn to love each other through it, which is a very interesting statement. So the way this is coming into me is that on his end, he was struggling. The feeling is like you don't know what you've got till it's gone. When I connect with his energy in regards to that statement, we need to learn to love again in this state, right? You don't know what you've got till it's gone, right? And so he was there's some element of this where he's taking you for granted, leading up to the situation. Like you were the type to continually like be working at it and trying to help it and trying to lift him up and doing everything you could for him, and he's just taking it for granted and spiraling. Is the situation the way it's appearing to me? Do you understand that? So he needs to
Yes.
he needs to learn to love you again. Like so there's some aspect of this where he's losing, and everyone. I heard a thing. This old couple, they're like, "How'd you stay married for 70 years?" And they're like, "We just never fell out of love at the same time," And that shit is so real, right? So there's an aspect there of him needing to learn to love you again and appreciate all that you did, and actually give you that appreciation that he was unable to fulfill because of all of his own inner turmoil. But then on your side, you have to learn to love him again, even beyond what this looks like, and even beyond you just to love, to find your way to love through it all. I'm hoping I'm kind of getting that right. I don't fully understand it. Okay, so let me switch over. Let me switch over to spirit guides real quick, and then let's switch over to.
Okay.
Grow through the pain. Calm seas don't make a skilled sailor. You spent too long telling yourself you couldn't do it without him. Or now is the time to learn your power and like all that you're capable of. That's more of the spirit guide take. I'd have to watch back at this and see if how different they are. But anyway, I hope that helps you, darling. I really do. I'm so sorry about his passing, but God bless you and love to the family.
Okay, yes, thank you.
it was interesting to get it from Spirit's perspective and then to get it from Spirit Guide's perspective. That was interesting. I'm glad we did that. Guys, please send light and love over to Neurospicy Mom. God bless you, darling. Okay, if you purchased the other spot, can you put the first 3 letters of your name here in the chat for me, please? It's very interesting. Right? Yep. What else if I don't want to cry? I'm just kidding. Did you ever notice that the first 3 letters of your name spell cry? You probably knew that. You probably knew that. Yep, let's do this. Do. All right. Did you notice that? No. Oh, honestly, not until just now. Crystal, you a heartbreaker? You've been breaking some hearts. You making people cry. You living up to your name? You living up to
and
your
my
name?
initials are Can. So, Can cry.
You been breaking hearts? You making people cry? You living up to your name? You know? Or is it false advertising? Okay. All right. Sorry. Anyway. Okay. What are we doing for you today, darling?
I mean, I hope not.
That's good. That's good. I mean, I hope not to.
I am sorry. Did you ask who are we doing today?
No, what are we doing? Relationship in question. So, either a relationship that's, like brother, mom, dad, grandpa, dog, with a question, or spirit guides with a question. Oh, hi Heidi. Try to book won't allow on the website. Yeah, it's because I don't have any more spots right now. I got to jump off. I have a private session here.
My papa, grandfather.
Okay. Grandpa, okay. And then what question for him? Yeah, I got to jump off here. I have a private session in 30 minutes, so we're gonna knock this one out. I may have to do the rapid fire. Maybe I'll just tally them all up and do them. I am coming back live again tonight, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do them on this live stream. So definitely follow me and come back so you can hopefully partake in that rapid fire situation. Thanks for the follow, Amy.
If he heard what I said to him the night we lost him, and if he knew I was with him.
Let's go. Did you hear what I said? / no, I was with you? Question mark. And this is mom's dad?
Yes.
And he's medium build?
Yes.
Bald on top, a little bit of hair on the sides and around the back.
Yes.
Do you also understand that right there at the end of life, he had a little bit of stubble on his face?
Yes.
Do you also understand that he hated that? Like he was always clean shaven. He hated having stubble on his face because he's saying I hated that.
Yes.
Okay. Just letting you know. And also I'm getting that his mouth was open for some odd reason. They're right there at end of life situation. It's like his mouth is just stuck open and he's sleeping with his mouth open.
Yes.
There's also several people in the room. It's not just you.
I can understand that.
Yeah. There's also several people in the room. I'm getting 4 people. You have a sister, Crystal? So what this looks like to me is you, your sister, and then there's a male. I think this might be a cousin. but
Yes,
there's
there were 4 others.
okay, you, your sister, or it's I really think it's your sister, and then there's a male cousin that's around the same age as you, or that's what, or it's a brother. I don't know, but to the side of you, I feel like it. I don't know why I feel like this one's disconnected from you somehow. Like it doesn't. I don't know. And then I
My
get.
daughter and my uncle.
I was about to say, and I was getting an older guy with you as well. But anyway, okay, whatever. Okay. You also understand there being brain issues. I'm going beyond just memory loss. There is memory loss but there's more brain issues going on with this gentleman than just that. I don't know if this is a stroke or what this is, but there's a more severe brain situation connected here. It's not just not being cognitively aware. This is deeper than that. Okay, her question was, did you hear what I said? No, I was with you. Can you validate the last thing? I don't remember what I said to you, but just yes, no, maybe I don't know to it.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I don't remember what I said to you, but I'm glad it was yes. Do you also understand there being something spoken where it's like, thanks for the memory?
I am sorry, I am not sure why my comment didn't come through.
Yeah, just try doing a brain issues. Thank you. Can you also just put an emoji with like a sad face or a smiley face or a heart or something like that? It tends to work and trick TikTok into allowing it through. Anyway, there's something here about thanks for the memories, and I will teach this and there's an outdoor aspect to this as well of like some sort of sporting situation. I don't know if this is like fishing or like I don't like hiking, or there's some sort of outdoorsy situation connected to this, but it's like thanks for the memories and an outdoorsy sporty connection connected here. Do you understand that?
Possibly.
And there's also like I'm going to teach this, so I will teach. I will make sure that other people know this, know you because of this, or something. There's something they're connected here like this. I don't Definitely.
I am not sure.
Okay. Is he the G name? G as in Greg?
No.
It could just be Grandpa, which is annoying, but you called him Pawpaw, so I don't like that. You came through so clean at the beginning, boss. Like, can we get back to that level again? Please and thank you, please and thank you. Yeah, there's a Gregory here. There's a Gregory here. Gregory's here. If it's not him, it's somebody. It's somebody up on his level. Connected to his his family. Anyway, okay. What else? Did you hear what I said?
Oh, okay. I am not sure of any Greg or Gregory.
No worries. Hold on to it, and you'll get surprised later. It's like a magic trick later. But it's definitely a G name. Hey, so. Okay, so what I'm getting from this situation is unresponsive, palliative care, and you guys came around the situation. This is like the final state that you were part of. Is like that sort of scenario. And he's not able to respond. So yeah, I definitely get the did you know I was with you? So I'm seeing the scenario, and because he's the one telling me about it, right? So did you know I was with you? Like, can you give me something a little bit more evidential though?
He was very alert and responsive initially.
That's not the scenario I'm seeing at all. And if that's not, I'm seeing him eyes closed, mouth slightly opened, and like not responsive is like literally the situation I'm seeing. So if that's not accurate, then no, right? I always see very, very end though. So
At the end, yes, but not originally.
okay. At the end, like while still, yeah, okay. I always see very, very end. So because it's the most.
He was alert coming home. Hours later, he was gone.
No.
But not due to his sickness.
Who's Bill? Oh shit.
I am not sure.
Did we switch over to Dad's side? Spirit, this is getting super messy, and I'm not here for that. So I'm not here for that. No more strikes.
He was more of a father to me. He raised me.
I less is more, Crystal. Don't feed me information. I'm already. I know that seems like that would help. It doesn't. It does the opposite for me.
Oh, my apologies.
No worries. Because I'd want them telling it. Like,
I understand.
I don't love this. He started off really strong. I don't love this. Like, I don't love this. So, give me 1 second. What are we doing, Spirit? What are we doing, Spirit? Like, do you understand there being like a pond or like a small water situation, maybe a small lake or like a pond of some sort, like right out front from this guy's house, like outside the front door and off to the left. It's like practically in the front yard.
No.
Yeah, I'm processing refund. I don't know where it went off, but I'm not here for it. Guys, please send light and love over to Crystal. I wish you the best, Crystal. I'm sorry. This isn't clean enough for me, and I have higher standards than that, so I do wish you the best. And it doesn't mean he's not there. I mean, he's obviously there. It's just they're not coming through clean enough for me to ethically continue. Guys, please send her light and love. God bless you, darling. Let me process that refund. I'm not here for that. I wish it would have happened a little faster, though. Full disclosure. But that's okay. Look into the names I said, Crystal, because a lot of times people say no, and then when they look into things, they figure out stuff that they didn't know about their family. Because this isn't mind reading. I'm confident, but I'm still unable to. I'm just gonna refund it. Oops. Oh, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, of course, Crystal. I'm just not here. Okay, you. Goodbye. Okay. Well, you can leave this chat for sure. Holy shit. Can other people with strong energy impact readings? No, not with my process, guys. Guys, again, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I've been reading people inside of rooms with multiple people in them since AOL chat rooms. AOL chat rooms, right? That's literally AOL chat rooms. So, no, your family doesn't bleed through shit. It doesn't. No, you're fine. Nobody, when I'm reading somebody, I'm not reading anybody else in the room. If it sounds familiar to you, we are all humans and we have similar story arcs. Where along the line, watching a medium, you're going to hear them talking to somebody else, overhearing that phone conversation and think, oh, that sounds like my dad too, or sounds like my person too, because we have similar story arcs from time to time. It just is what it is, right? It doesn't mean it's your person talking. You're overhearing a phone conversation that I'm having with somebody else's family. That's how this happens, right? And so when you think, oh, it's me, no, you're overhearing a phone call, and if you eavesdrop on the phone calls, eventually you're going to hear one that sounds like your family, right? Does that make sense? So that's more what's going on there than it ever is, oh, it's your family delivering a postcard. I hear that I hear that term a lot, postcards. I don't believe in postcards. I think that the only way I can actually believe in a postcard at all is if your family brought you here for you to hear a similar story arc, so you're like, hey, look, someone like him is okay. Maybe that, and that's a stretch, maybe that, but your family actually communicating through me while I'm reading something, no, absolutely not. Is there a reason spirit can come through more clearly? Is there a reason spirit wouldn't come through more clearly? That's a good question. It started off very clear. What happened? I have to look at it because my memory is shit, so I have to look at. Well, so here's the thing. Once I start giving you information and I start getting no's, then I stop trusting it as much, right? And the no response is they're probably yeses you're not aware of yet. So it kind of throws me off, and I'm human. So that's potentially where the breakdown happened on this particular one, personally. And you wouldn't be the first person to come back to me and be like, oh my God, I looked into it. Yeah, you're right. You know? So it's highly possible. I'd go look into those names, dude. Straight up, I'd look into those names. And I think Greg's on the other side, by the way, dad's side. But let's move forward. Okay. All right. So I have just enough time. That's Sasko. I have just enough time to do 5-minute rapid fire, and then we're all human. All human. Okay, I was just curious. Thank you for educating me. Of course, Crystal. No, I appreciate you. Thanks for the opportunity. Honestly. Anyway, I'm pretty sure. I know at the beginning it was clear as shit, and he was pulling me directly to him. But once I start getting no's, I start to. I'm human. I've got to figure out my situation on my side. But please know that he's around you regardless. Was his last name Craig? No, it wouldn't be there. It's his level, and I really think it's on your dad's side. So look into it. It's a G name like Greg. If it was Craig, I would take it because sometimes they do say it in a way that it just rhymes with, and that they've started that here recently, and it's kind of annoying because it's not my normal process. But all right, anyway, yeah. Let me do this rapid fire real quick because I've got to get to my private here in 14 minutes. So. Yeah. Okay, so here's how privates, oh my God, help me, not privates. Words, guys, words. Okay, let's do this. Here's how this rapid fire works. Words are so hard, prideful threads, so hard. Those dang words, it's getting tripped up in my mouth. Okay, here's how it works. First off, follow me. If you're not following me, then you're not eligible for rapid fire. Period. I refuse to read somebody who's just is not gonna even take the common decency to hit the follow button. Even if you unfollow me afterwards, at least pretend at the moment. Geez, you know, it's just wild. It's such a small energy exchange, and it means a lot to the creators, right? So, yeah, follow me. If you're not following me, then you're not eligible, straight up. Even if I call on you and you're not following me and say, oh, no, I followed after I call on you, you're not going to get the reading. So just follow me first. Okay, and the rapid fire, basically what happens is I'm just going to, you just put a relationship. Don't put any names or dates, details, no questions. Just put a relationship. Mom, dad, dog, spirit guide, what have you. Just do that and just spam it as many times as you want to. And I'm just going to close my eyes, tap on the screen, and we're going to read the person. And then I'll try to get to 2. I don't know if I have... We'll see. I have 5 minutes because of the one session. We have a 5-minute bank of rapid fire. So I'll try to get to 2. I might only get to 1. 5 minutes isn't really a whole lot of time. I'll do the best I can for you. Alright, let's go. And I just close my eyes and tap the screen, and whoever I land on is the person I read, so just spam it. Now, Mom. Okay. Let me mark you. I've got Cat Hales asking for Mum. Alright, now I'm going to switch it over to, how do I switch it? How do I switch it? Oh, how do I switch this to marked viewers? What the hell? Oh my gosh, dude. There was a way to do this. Oh my gosh, it was working before. What the beep? I lost it. I lost you. I'm gonna have to do this old-fashioned way, I think, because what's it called, viewers or marked viewers isn't working. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Cat Hails. Hi. Okay, perfect. He's looking for is this the woman with the like it almost looks like dirty blonde hair that's longer, it's more straight, with like a little bit of wave towards the bottom, like right past the shoulders. And would this be a wig? No, I always see end of life, so it used to be when younger, it's not going to work for me. Would this be a wig? No wig? There's an L named like Linda coming and connected to this woman. There's also Kathy coming in. You have two women over here? On mom's side? Like a mom and an aunt? Can you write... Is it Linda and Kathy? Or an L name and a K name with these two women? Or can you take the L initial and the K initial connected to these two women? Or K or hard C? I don't want to say anymore because I'm waiting for your response. I have more stuff to say though. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. L and K or hard C? Shit, I don't know if that's a new yes or the old yes. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep moving. So I'm hearing very lovingly. I told you I'll always be there, child. I hear like precious, just like sweet things like that. So there's, so first off, she's very kind with her words towards you, calling you, yes it is. Something about my precious, and I told you I'll always be there, child. I told you I'd always be there. Like, this is something she would have had to, like, in quotation marks, say to you before she passes. I will always be there with you, blah blah blah, this sort of thing. And she said, I told you I'll always be with you, child. So the reason she's bringing that up is because she's just reaffirming that here from the spirit side, that she's with you always. And she said, I told you I'd always be with you. I'm not going anywhere. Like that sort of connections happening here. Also, I'm getting cancer, and I was also getting diabetic ketoacidosis. Yeah, sounds like mom. Yeah. So I got cancer coming in, but I also got diabetic ketoacidosis, which is like when there's too much sugar, and they get like loopy and like and it's actually a very scary situation. So Yes, diabetic. And do you understand her getting very lightheaded or like woozy and like having a really serious issue with the diabetes because diabetic ketoacidosis is coming in, which is a very specific scenario that's like an emergency like situation. But also I got cancer connected here as well. So both of those are coming in. Okay. But just know that she doesn't have any of those issues anymore. She's told you I'll always be their child very lovingly. She calls you her precious. Like, yeah, no, mom is lovely. I think that's how she passed. She didn't have a post-mortem, but it was a diabetic situation because diabetic ketoacidosis is connected to one of the women over there, and then the sister, like the aunt. So one had diabetic ketoacidosis and one had cancer. So, if I understood that correctly, there's two. One, it felt like one was for one was for the other. So sorry, darling. I just know, yeah, she's around you very lovingly. I told you I'll always be there with you, child. She calls you her precious. Like, it's very sweet, very, very sweet with her words, and loves you dearly. No, it's not your fault. Like, no, that's your fault. Guys, you don't have that sort of power in this situation, okay? Guys, please send light and love over to Kat. God bless you, Kat. Yeah, I appreciate you as well. And I wish you all the best, darling. God bless you. Okay. All right, so that is our rapid fire that took more than 5 minutes. So, guys, no one told me I have this going on. Like, what's happening here? What is happening? Is it what, my Johnny Bravo? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, all right, guys. TK is so scary. Yeah, no kidding. It's fast moving too. So. Anyway, all right, guys, I got to jump off. I got this private session here in 3 minutes, like I would get to. I do appreciate you all. Thank you. I will be back on later tonight. I've got several things to do before I can come back on, so I'll be on as soon as I can. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you're not following me, please do. If not, then best wishes with your life. Everyone who does follow me, I'll see you next time. Or the next time, or the next time, or the next time, or the next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time. Okay, toodles. Okay, bye. Love you so much. Okay, bye-bye. This is like the awkward moment where you both say bye, leaving an elevator, and you take the same turn, and you both turn left, and it's no longer goodbye, but now you feel weird. Okay, all right.